Have you ever seen the anime Peach Girl? This anime describes interpersonal dynamics between several different characters. One of them is a dynamic between a girl who seems to be the strong woman, the one who is more darker, the one who actually seems to control themselves and presents more love and light. We have a lighter skinned character who pretends to be the darker woman's best friends, but is envious, jealous of everything she does, so she copies everything she does, but everything looks easier and better on her because she is fairer, she seems more vulnerable, so people garner more sympathy and attention towards her. We have dynamics between different love interests, one of them who is more action oriented versus another one who is more avoidant. We also have an understanding of what karma looks like, what we reap, what we sow looks like, because oftentimes people don't understand the impact of their actions until they meet people who are exactly like them. Then they get to understand what the impact of their actions and the consequences of their actions are. I think it's so interesting when I watch this anime, and this is one of my favorite animes throughout the years, but watching it, it always describes one of the dynamics that I've experienced in my life, and it's between me and somebody who presents to be more vulnerable. And I've learned that people who present to be more vulnerable generally garner the sympathy, generally garner the empathy between people, generally garner the support. And it looks like one of the things that they talk about, the lion and the deer. When someone sees that a deer is hurt in comparison to a lion, they tend to go towards the deer, even though it's the deer that hurt themselves. So I always encounter people who pretend that they're victims in the situations that they created for themselves, and I always see how people act in between this. So one thing I've learned is just like people will always go for the one that seems more vulnerable. People will always choose it. Even if they say that they are neutral, they will always choose the one that seems more vulnerable. And you can tell they're choosing the person that seems more vulnerable because they make excuses for their actions. They make excuses and they enable their actions even further, so causing more harm. And I also think it's interesting when observing other people, you see the dynamics between men that actually take action towards the people that they want and versus men that are too afraid of taking action towards they want, so they end up losing the girl that they want and end up regretting it. And then we see dynamics between what it looks like to actually gain strength in throughout your insecurities and working throughout all your fears, working throughout how you want to present yourself, creating that self-love and self-worth. So I think Peach Girl is one of the animes that really describes everything comprehensively in how we see different human dynamics. So if you've never seen Peach Girl, check it out. I'm sure you will learn something good from it. Okay? Have a good day.